I had a site to go offline like an hour ago, and it still has not come back online. I'm about an hour drive from that location. I'm here with my daughter and granddaughter at a doctor's appointment. And I don't have my laptop to send everybody a notification that there's an issue, whatever, because I didn't know what the issue was. Because I logged into my backhaul account and it shows that it was offline. So I knew it was not my equipment. That's how I can tell if it's mine. Usually, I think once or twice it was off and it still was my equipment that had to be rebooted, but it was the backhaul as well. So it's not my equipment that's actually offline. That's how I check and see if it's mine, because if mine's offline but the modem, my backhaul is actually showing connection and I can actually access it, that tells me it's something to do between them two, or my modem, my router needs to be rebooted or whatever, but I don't have no access to it. But nothing shows online on my backhaul or my equipment. As I sit here, I got one of the clients to actually call me. And he asked me if I have any wires that's buried. I'm like, no, all mine is above ground. My backhaul brings the wire over through the ground up to my box, and then mine's from that box and up. He said, well, they are digging out here because his power, where he plugs his RV in, it lost power, just like his next door neighbors did in the last year. And he said the trench that they dug, they haven't ran any wires in it yet to rerun power. But he looks in the trench and he says he sees wires. I said, well, are they bright orange wires and about the size of your thumb? He said, yes, it is. I said, well, that is most likely why nobody has internet, at least off of my system. So I'm going to have to sit here and wait for my daughter to get finished with appointment. Usually that takes till 6 o'clock because the appointment's an hour long. It's going to take me an hour to drive back at 7, so I get there somewhere between 7 and 7:30 and see if I can get Spectrum come out there and put a new line, at least a temporary one, lay it on top of the ground. I do have coax cable, but I would not know unless they got it tagged somehow that I can identify it. If they got a tag on my end saying, identification number, and I can look in their pedestal, and put a temporary wire, but I really don't have access to their pedestal. So I guess I'll just have to, wait for them to come out there and check it. But I've had wires cut from one box to another, and I was able to run one across, maybe a couple 100 feet from another connection that was not interrupted by the cut of the wire that somebody cut, just to get the modem back online until they ran me a main line to mine. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do this on this one, because this was the wire that they ran to mine is the main trunk line that feeds the box from a long distance, and it goes straight to their pedestal, and I have no access to that. But that's the way things go sometimes. Somebody digs and cuts wire and it shuts you down, and you have to figure out as quick as possible of getting it restored and back up and running. But as soon as I get away from here, I'll get there and see if I can video some of it, and video all I can, and show you what happened. That's just nature of the beast. You put something in the ground and other people start digging, there's a chance it's going to get cut. I don't know how deep it was, if it was deep as it's supposed to be, and if it was, did they do a survey to figure out where the lines are before they started digging a trench? Most likely not. But we do what we can to get it up and running. That's all we can do. Figure out where the line was cut. I don't have, if it's the big orange line, which is the one I think they actually ran to feed my box, I don't have any connectors. Even if I want to do a temporary splice, if they said we can get out there tomorrow, I would not even be able to do a temporary splice if I was able to dig up the two ends and dig them up and put a splice between them, because I don't have that size wire and I don't have the ends to put on it to reduce it. So I have no way to get it back up and running until they come out there and fix it. But that's the way it happens. See if I can get a video of it and show you.
I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, come on.
You'll be here in the morning?
He has to work.
You
I
won't?
gotta work.
And I have my meeting in the morning,
I
so
go beat people.
we won't be back until tomorrow.